Hey guys, Bruce D here, and the time has come for me to return the GS750. I was surprised at how peppy this little motorcycle was. It wasn't as sluggish as I thought it would be, and it's actually got a lot of zip for a little bike. Alright, one thing I didn't like about this bike was on the Autobahn, the wind really throws you around and it's not as planted as my GSA. Obviously my bike has more fairings and more windshield protection. But I wish this bike had a little bit taller windscreen. I think it would be a little bit better to block the wind, but it's got a nice feel to it, and it really was a fun bike to try out. It feels very light and small compared to the GSA. Alright, so I'm going to go put my gear on and bring this bike back to service, and I'll take you guys along for the ride with me. Alright guys, I'm about to turn this bike in, but before I do, I want to give you an overview of some of its features. Alright, on your left grip, you got your menu functions for the TFT and ABS button, you got the horn, the blinker, you got the hazard lights, the automatic headlamp lights, and you got cruise control on this bike as well. Up forward, you find the switch for the high beams. You push it forward for high beams and pull it back if you don't want the high beams on. It's got keyless ride. You can turn it on and off with the button here. Alright, so the TFT screen on this bike is very similar to the one on my bike. This bike has 3 heated grip settings. You got 3, 2, and 1 right there. My bike only has 2 settings. If you want to go to the settings, you go down here and it'll bring you to all the things that you can change with the bike. These are all personal preferences. I don't know German, so I don't know what this is, but obviously it's a lot of the same stuff as my bike. It's just in a different language. The TFT screen on this bike was easy to read. It's very bright and provides you with a nice display. I had no problems with it at all. I've seen on eBay that there is some hoods that you can get for these and to make it shadow. I don't know if that's necessary or it's just a bling part that you can add. Over here it has the GPS mount. There's no GPS on this bike. It's just their loaner bike, so it doesn't have one here. That's okay. This bike does have the SOS button. If you crash, you can turn this button on and they will send help. This is your start and stop switch. Alright, and you got your mode for the different modes of the bike. You got enduro, you have rain, we have road, and we have dynamic. I've been riding the bike in dynamic mode. It's got good throttle response and the bike's been pretty good as far as crispiness, and it's really not lacking power at all. You would expect from a small motorcycle that it'd be a bore to ride, but it's actually quite fun. Alright, the bike was fun to ride, but it's more for a smaller rider. The distance from the seat to the pegs is very short, so I'm a little bit scrunched on it, and taller riders will find it to be a little intrusive as far as being able to ride it comfortably. Alright, but the bike served its purpose and got me to and from my service appointment, and now I gotta go pick up my bike and we'll see how they did. Alright guys, I'm back from my service appointment and I have my BMW back. It's a lot nicer to be on this one than the other one. This one's a lot nicer to ride, more comfortable, and I really like my bike a lot better than that little GS1250, but that's a given anyways. But the service wasn't bad. It was right around 225 euros for the service, and it was a little bit more because I added some black handguards to my bill, so it would have been a little under 200 euros without that. So the bike is back. They cleaned it up, made it all nice and clean. The shock still has the mobility. They said that was a normal thing, and it's supposed to move a little, so I'm not worried about that. And no other problems were found with the bike. It's been perfect. So if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and try to get me up to 1,000. I'm getting a lot of views, and I appreciate all the support, and I'll be making more videos in the future. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.